So, it's fucking boring for the first half, but then the monkeys happen.
Care to elaborate just a little bit?
Not right now.
Planet of the Apes?
No. Phil, have you ever seen Batman Ninja?
Batman Ninja? No, but I want to.
It is a movie that is on Netflix right now.
Is it a crossover?
No, let me tell you what it is, okay? So it's Batman in feudal Japan.
Weeaboo man.
Yeah. You could say it is a Weeaboo Batman because it actually is in feudal Japan. It's an anime movie which is 3D.
No, your favourite.
It works better here though.
Right.
Okay? Because they actually do the correct shading for it.
Mm-hmm.
They actually do the correct shading for it, so that's really good.
This should be your new podcast, just reviewing shitty Netflix animes.
This was not a shitty Netflix anime. It was shitty for the first half, but then the monkeys happened.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Now this shit is going to sound like something I made up, okay? I'm going to give you my plot synopsis of Batman Ninja right now. Okay?
Can I guess? And then you tell me if I'm right.
Okay, you guess.
There's a villain that creates a virus that turns monkeys into fighting ninjas. And they sort of wreak havoc on Gotham City for a bit. And then Batman sweeps in, saves the day. That's it, roll credits.
You're exactly wrong.
Oh, damn.
Okay,
That's a pretty
so
good idea there.
here's how the movie starts. Gorilla Grodd has already made a time machine.
Why is it always time machines, man? Everything is to do with a time machine. I feel like all the media you've discussed lately, it's always been to do with a time machine. But continue. Thanks, Back to the Future.
Gorilla Grodd has already made a time machine, alright?
Of course he has.
And this is like, imagine this. Imagine the climax of a Batman the Animated Series episode.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of the movie.
Right.
Which is like a minute long.
Yeah. Because they're fucking with time.
Yeah. And then they go back to the past to play some shitty games that suck ass. Okay?
Who goes back to the past?
All of them.
Who's all of them? The apes as well?
No, not the monkeys. Okay? So,
Batman?
yeah, Batman, Catwoman, Gorilla Grodd, the Joker, Penguin, Alfred,
Okay.
Robin, Red Hood, Nightwing.
The fuck is Nightwing?
You know, Dick Grayson.
Okay. Right. I don't really understand, but continue. I don't understand why they're all together.
They're all together because they got in the blast of the past.
Okay.
You know?
He's doing a genuinely awful job of explaining it, but continue.
So now Batman is in feudal Japan. Okay? And the Joker... Oh no. The Joker has become the king of this city.
Right.
And this...
Emperor?
What?
Emperor?
Yeah, emperor of this one city. Okay?
Emperor Weeaboo?
Okay, so the point in Japan they use is that point where, like, all of them were at war.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, each villain has control over a town.
Right. Like a tribe?
No, you know how there's, like, the towns like Kyoto and
Yeah, Osaka.
Giotto?
Tokyo.
We know this
Tokyo.
from Tulip.
Yeah, also
The fucking the train guy. You know? Kyoto. Osaka. That's my impression of him.
I don't remember that dude.
There's that guy in the park.
I do, yeah.
The guy in the park you have to fucking lead to the train stations in the correct order.
Mm.
Which I do not know how you would find that. Because the thing is, contrary to popular belief, you can find the information in that game.
Can you?
It's hard to find, but it is there. Okay?
Okay.
That's
Well,
why
I'm sidetracked anyway. So,
people use a walkthrough.
dueling towns in Japan.
Yeah, all 5 of them.
Joker's the emperor.
Your Joker's the emperor of this one town. Poison Ivy's the empress of this other town. The Penguin is the emperor of this other town that I don't remember the name of. Two-Face is there as well as emperor. And then there's the one I don't care about, who I do not remember the name of.
Okay.
Is the emperor of this other town. Okay? So...
I'm really struggling to see how the fucking monkeys are going to fit into this storyline.
Oh, yeah, I did too. So... Let me just say this. I did not know what was happening for at least 50% of this movie. Okay? So... Yeah. Because the art style was really weird. Like, it was very fast.
Okay.
So the Joker and all these samurai, who are wearing Joker masks, try to kill Batman. But that fails.
Shock.
Alright?
Fucking change.
So... I'm trying to remember what happens next. It's all a blur. Okay? So then Batman...
Does Batman have a tribe?
I'm getting to that.
He has a tribe of monkeys, hasn't he?
No.
What the fuck? How are the monkeys going to get introduced in this stupid ass movie?
Okay. So... I lost my train of thought. So... Then...
Joker tried to kill Batman.
Yeah, Joe tried to kill Batman, and then eventually, after some Catwoman debacle... Okay? After some Catwoman debacle where you see her cleavage for a little bit...
Was it Halle Berry as Catwoman?
No, gross. Anyway.
Haven't you seen that movie?
Still gross. Anyway,
That's
so
shit.
God, I heard that chair nearly break.
I fucking felt that shit nearly break.
God, I hope it doesn't break.
I'm gonna get impaled by one of these sticks. The supports
God damn.
my behind.
Anyway, so... oh yeah, so... After some Catwoman debacle, Gorilla Grodd is now in a hot tub. He is the leader of the monkeys.
What monkeys?
I'm getting to that.
No, you can't just say leader of the monkeys. You have to introduce who the fucking monkeys are first.
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, this is how the movie does it. Okay, he's just sort of
How do you know
of-
he's the leader of the monkeys? Did you say it?
I only know he's the leader of the monkeys because of what happens later.
Yeah, but it's so you don't know this at this point in the movie.
Yeah, he's just
you're
sort of there.
retro this.
He's just sort of there. Gorilla Grodd's just sort of there in a hot tub.
Okay.
And then Batman and Gorilla Grodd team up for a little bit to stop the Joker on his Japanese demon boat. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, by the way, before this, Batman nearly dies. Okay. But then, it turns out there's a clan of ninjas. Okay. Mm-hmm. That think the bat is their god. And they have a prophecy that says eventually, like, a bat demon will come from the future and be their savior. And that is Batman?
That's very specific fucking prophecy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think the word is, like, one day, a bat-cladded ninja. I don't know, they say it like that. They call him, like, a ninja.
Is that what the name of the movie was? Backclouded Ninja?
No, it's Batman Ninja. Yeah, let me just say
So the
this.
Batman Ninja will come.
This movie is fucking cheesy.
Yeah.
Alright.
I could fucking guess that.
But once you get to the part with the monkeys, it gets a lot better.
Which you've not gotten to yet.
Okay. So, now Gorilla Grodd, Batman, his team of ninjas and the rest, and the whole gang, okay, they go and to the Joker's boat, and they stop him for a little bit. But then Gorilla Grodd betrays Batman, and tries to use his mind control thing on the Batman ninjas. Okay? But then they're like, no, you can't for plot convenience, basically. They basically say something like, yeah, we've got power over our mind and body. We're trained in the art, man.
Right.
Exact words. So
I'm so fucking lost.
this is how I felt. That's exactly how I felt in this movie.
I have a fucking clue what you're talking about.
I feel like you should. You need to watch this movie at least once. Okay, it's worth it.
I am genuinely intrigued.
Okay.
I just want to hear how the monkeys fit into all of this.
So then, the Joker, the boat is now on fire. Okay, the Joker's boat is now on fire.
Okay.
So now the Joker basically blows up his boat with him, Harley Quinn, and Batman on it. Okay. And it looks like Batman just sort of died in a nuclear explosion, but no, he's not. He's not dead. Okay, and then what happens is a weird training montage in a completely different art style.
Montage.
Like, it's not even animated. It is just 2D images moving.
That's so weird.
With weird voiceover of Batman going like, to defeat the samurai, we need to be the ninja. Like, that sort of shit. Not even. I think that's an actual line. But, like...
We should have done something bad.
It's not that terrible, because once you get to the part with the monkeys, it just goes fucking upwards.
Then fucking get to it then, dude. Jesus Christ.
No, we have to
Stop
go through
leaving
the
me in
we
suspense.
have to go through the boring shit first. So now what happens, okay, is that its art style completely changes to a 2D animated thing for literally no reason.
Cheaper?
No, it's just like a stylistic choice that makes no sense because it goes back to 3D.
Mm.
You know? And so it's the Joker and Harley Quinn. They've lost their memory. And they're like a husband and wife in Japan. They're farming
how's
folk.
How's their memory? What are you talking about?
Because of the explosion on the boat.
What, so they didn't die, but they just lost their memory?
Yeah, and now they're farming
Like
folk.
a brain injury. Are they like, why are we like the only non-Japanese people in this tiny little Japanese town? And also, why are we in a fucking
There's the
fat
fucking
suit?
thing, okay?
What does he get, like samurai clothes or some shit?
Kinda, yeah. Like, no, he's just like in generic feudal Japan gear, like a fucking robe. But, like, here's the thing,
And
okay?
what do the Japanese people say? Like, oh, okay. I guess you're welcome here, dude. No worries.
Here's the thing, though, okay? I could tell that there's a shot in it. Some of the shots in this movie are really fucking good. This one in the 2D, though, didn't sit right. I'll tell you why. Because it's clearly rotoscoped.
What's that mean?
Rotoscopes, it's basically you take a film, right? A live-action film, and you draw around it.
Right.
Okay? That's animation style. Have you ever watched He-Man?
Yeah.
That's rotoscope, technically.
Right. Okay.
That's why they look like actual humans. In a weird way. It's badly rotoscoped, but still.
He-Man is.
Yeah.
You watch your mouth, sir. You watch your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're peasant farmers.
Yeah. I'll tell you what made this shot a bit disturbing for me, though. It's a shot of, like, Harley Quinn hugging the Joker because this flower grew. Okay?
Hmm.
On their farm, on their fucking pissy farm. But Harley Quinn has, like, slit eyes. Let me just say this.
Sorry.
I'm not a racist, but if you're going to rotoscope something, you could take the artistic liberty to make Harley Quinn look right.
I think it would be racist to give her slit eyes. That would be racist.
She has slit eyes. It's
Yeah.
like an actual... I know they rotoscoped it because they have the slit eyes. Is slit eyes a racist term?
What fucking point in the movie is this? I feel like so much has happened.
This is before the halfway point.
Jesus Christ. And is it training montage before they lose their memories or after?
Technically after, but also before this scene.
Before the scene where they're farmers.
Yes.
So they...
Oh, by the way, before this
They
scene
have a
where
training
Batman...
montage and immediately get injured in the boat, so the training montage amounts to nothing.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
No, it wasn't the Joker's training montage, it was Batman's training montage.
Yeah, okay, but I'm saying Batman has a training montage, then he gets on the boat, has the accident, and loses his memory.
No, Batman doesn't lose his memory.
Who loses his memory?
Joker and Harley Quinn!
I thought you said Batman loses his memory.
No, Joker and Harley Quinn.
That's even weirder then. So Joker just thinks he's like a fucking farmer in Japan.
Yeah, and Harley Quinn's his wife now.
Okay.
Okay? Also, it's really strange. You want to know something? For like the first half of this movie, they go about the thing where, you know how Batman's only superpowers because he has technology? Mm-hmm. They actually tackle that aspect.
Oh yeah.
Because like the Bat Cycle and the Batwing and the Bat everything basically get destroyed by Joker's castle. By the way, the castles are mechs.
What?
The castles are mechs.
A mechs?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know, like Power Rangers?
I thought you were doing a racist slang for a Mexican person. I was about to...
You know how in like Power Rangers they have the robots?
Yeah, okay.
Like that. Okay? And the Power Ranger comparisons get a lot more apt later on.
God.
Okay? So
Power Rangers is about 6 years old, so forgive me if I don't understand any of it.
Batman...
This is so confusing.
Okay, so before Batman gets to the scene of Joker and Harley Quinn being farming folk, okay, it gets funny every time. Anyway, so...
That is actually a very funny mental image. Joker just
we're just farming folk. You know. Red Hood is there. Okay? And he beats the shit out of both of them. For like no reason. He just beats the shit out of Joker and Harley Quinn. Before it's established that they lost their memory. And it's just like, okay, who are you, Red Hood? This is the first time you've been seen in the movie.
I didn't know who Red Hood is.
Yeah, I don't either. I think he's like a Nightwing type. Anyway, he's going like, you know, you're the Joker. I'm going to shoot you with my bamboo gun. I'm not even kidding. He has a bamboo gun. It's a gun
Asia,
made out of bamboo.
What era is this? Why do they have guns anyway? Like 1600s?
He just made a bamboo gun. Look, I don't know how, but he did. So this scene continues on until Batman gets there, and then they're like, oh, they lost their memory. But it turns out they didn't lose their memory.
Little chestnut. What they were faking.
Yeah. And so then Gorilla Grodd, it's like a scene where Gorilla Grodd and... Oh yeah, Catwoman's a bad guy now. Technically. She's on Gorilla Grodd's side.
Don't be sexist.
That's sexist. Anyway, so Gorilla Grodd is now a... Anyway. I'm still a little sick so I can do that joke. Gorilla Grodd is in his castle, okay? And Gorilla Grodd basically goes like to his messenger, you know, tell all the other captains to meet at the field of hell for the war.
The actual line?
Yeah. Well,
They
paraphrase.
should have called the movie Field of Hell. That's a way better title.
Yeah, like Batman, Field of Hell. Because the second half of this movie takes place in it, okay? This is the halfway point.
Thank fuck, that's over. Let's get to the good part.
Okay? So, I'm going to skip ahead a little, okay?
Please.
Because there's some useless shit that is useless. Okay? So eventually it leads to a point where... Oh, no, I shouldn't actually skip over this part. Because there is something interesting that happens here. So everyone's castle is a robot.
Dude, this is the weirdest thing ever.
The
This is the
castle,
most convoluted plot I've literally ever heard in my life.
everyone's castle turns into a robot. Okay.
Okay, sure. Great.
Now, Two-Face
Yeah.
controls a giant robot Buddha statue.
Right. Why are they, like, what era, what time period is this?
Feudal Japan.
So why is there robots?
Because for some reason they did a technologically boom early.
Okay. So it's an alternate timeline.
Kinda. I don't know. They don't really establish what happened, how they fucked with the
You
timeline.
kind of need to. Or maybe they're implying that feudal Japan had that this entire time.
Yeah, so basically, Two-Face controls a giant robot Buddha, which is already ridiculous. Okay, but it gets worse. Or better, actually. By worse, I mean it gets more ridiculous, but that's technically better.
I like that.
You know? So then, Gorilla Grodd puts these, like, mahjong pieces on a board. Each of them represent the other 4 robots. Because Gorilla Grodd has his own castle that's a robot. Okay? So, he's about to put the final piece in, and he says this, okay? He says something along the lines of, you know, I'm going to use this to rule this kingdom and turn it into a kingdom of monkeys.
Okay.
Like, literally. Like, that's the line. Okay? But before he does it, the Joker gets there with his, like, gas bombs. And the Joker takes over, okay? So, after some rambling, the Joker is the one that puts this final mahjong piece in, okay? Into the center. You want to know? Guess what that does?
The mahjong piece turns everyone to monkeys.
No.
Turns everyone from monkeys into humans.
Okay. So, you know how I said each robot was represented by a mahjong piece? He puts this mahjong piece in the center of these 4 mahjong pieces. Now, what that does is it makes the 5 castle robots form into one bigger castle robot.
Okay.
It's a megazord of castles.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is this happening?
Why? Okay. And it gets better, okay? So, the Joker is controlling this castle. He beats the shit out of everyone for a little bit. Gorilla Grodd included. And then Gorilla Grodd gives Batman his thing, okay? Like, gives him a little flute, okay? And goes, Batman, use this to control my army of monkeys.
Jesus Christ.
Okay? So, yeah, this is where it gets really fucking good. And at this point in the movie, I was just like...
Were you about to tap out? You're like,
I was
dumbest
about to
shit
tap out.
Ever?
I was about to go, ooh, this is going to get really good. Okay? So Robin, okay? Robin. The whole time, Robin has had this little monkey the entire time that he can talk to, but which is useless for most of the movie, until this point where it does the one thing it's used for, which is to help Robin play the flute that controls the monkeys.
What the fuck, man? What is going on? Okay. Right.
So, all these monkeys, these samurai monkeys, okay, they go over the Joker's castles like ants, and like he's flinging all these monkeys off, and so eventually, the monkeys, okay, this was a point, okay, I saw like a pile of monkeys, okay. You got reminded of the fucking Chihuahua pile,
Yeah,
didn't you?
I did.
God damn it. Okay, there was like a pile of monkeys on the floor, and it's don't do it. Don't do what I think you're gonna do, Guess what they did?
With a pile of monkeys.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't have a fucking clue, man.
Okay. They formed into a big fucking monkey!
The monkeys did.
Yes.
God damn.
So there's a
For
monkey.
what purpose?
There's a monkey made out of monkeys here. Okay.
Right, so just one huge monkey.
Yes, but it's made out of monkeys.
But no, they don't like, fuse together. They're just
No,
monkeys
they
holding
just
each other up.
They just holding each other up.
Well, like you'd be way better off just with an army of monkeys. You'd be so much more mobile and able to do way more damage. Than
But it's big.
Jeez, what can you do? What about the monkeys in the bottom? How are they possibly sustaining that?
They're pretty strong monkeys.
Oh shit!
I don't know,
It's the
fucking.
dumbest war strategy ever.
It gets dumber. Okay. So, throughout the whole movie, there's been a theme of bats flying, like sort of swarm of bats that the Batman ninjas have. So after some fighting with this giant monkey, like this giant monkey made of monkeys, and this castle, the giant monkey made of monkeys is tanking a bit. You can see like monkey corpses fly off it a little bit.
Right. The guys at the bottom dying.
No, they're coming off the arms of the monkey. Okay.
So what, the monkeys just agreed to move in this certain coordinated way in order to facilitate a huge monkey? You know what I mean? Like, the people on the left arm just like know when to move and when to fucking attack.
I guess so.
But that doesn't make any sense. Like, is the monkey moving?
Yes.
But how?
By the power of monkey.
Jesus Christ.
God damn. Okay, so you see the bat swarm come in, okay? And now the Batman ninjas arrive and they go, "Sorry, we're late." Now guess what the bats do?
They form together to form a giant monkey.
You're kind of close there, okay? So, what they do is the bats cover the giant monkey,
Right.
okay? And the bats form a giant Batman
Oh, wow. So
over the monkeys.
Right.
So now what we've got here is the bat-covered giant monkey made of monkeys Batman.
Okay. Like, why do they bother forming Batman over the monkeys? Why wouldn't they just fucking form anything?
I guess you just need the monkey power. Like,
But what power? It's not like it's a fusion. It's literally this monkey standing on top of each other. That's the power. It's the worst power ever.
like,
It's like,
and then this
if
Batman.
there's a guy that fucking broke into your house here, and I was like, Will, we need to fuck this guy out. How are we going to do this? I'm going to stand on top of your shoulders. That way, we're doubly as tall and able to do more damage. That would not work. It's so stupid.
I could not lift you.
Okay, well, I'll fucking lift you then.
No, I couldn't lift me either. I'm a fucking fat fucker.
We'd be fucked. Be stronger.
Yeah, but anyway, so
It's hilarious.
this giant Batman made of bats that are made of monkeys that is covered in
So
bats.
monkey's like the nucleus of the bat.
Yeah. Of the Batman. It's Batman. Like, it's a giant Batman.
No, well, it's not Batman. It's a collection of bats forming the figure of Batman.
No. No, they turn into Batman. Like, it's
How
it's
the bats even
animated
linking up?
series Batman.
How are the bats even linking up? What are they holding on to?
Themselves. Yeah. So this giant animated series Batman punches the Joker's castle, which is powerful. Yeah, it's a powerful punch.
Is fucking John Cena rock up at any point in this?
No. And so that's the part with the monkeys done. Then there's a lot of fighting between all 5 of the castles.
Wait, so he punches a hole in the castle.
Yeah, and
what
then
happens? They just disband it?
well, no, the whole group, okay, like Batman, Selena Kyle, Nightwing, all of them. They each take a villain.
Yeah, but I want to know what happens to the pile.
It turned into a monkey, which turned into a Batman.
Yeah, and punch a hole, then what?
I don't know. I guess it just keeps fighting. You don't really see it for the rest of the movie.
I want to see them having to get off each other. Disbanded.
So each person takes a villain, and each of those fighting scenes are over in the span of a minute.
I like that. I
Okay.
actually like that.
The
No
Joker,
boring
however,
bullshit fucking battle sequences.
puts
Taking
up
out Dragon Ball
puts
Z.
up a fight. Okay. And then he dumps some plot on you. So you know how there was that flower that they grew at the farm?
No, you didn't say that.
I did say that. Remember how I was like, they get happy when they grow a flower?
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. And there's a montage.
Yeah. That flower restored their memories.
Okay.
Restored Harley Quinn and the Joker's memories.
How'd they know to grow the flower if they didn't have the memories before they did it?
I do not know. But that is just convoluted. You can't do that with a guilty pleasure like this. Because the monkeys, man, like... You gotta watch this at least once to
Did
witness
they lose
this.
their memory as like a result of a brain injury?
Probably. Who knows? But anyway, they sniff this flower. Okay, like that.
Thanks.
And then they...
I didn't know what a sniff was, so it's good. Included that.
And then they explain that, they got their memories back because of this flower, and they use it in the bombs, and it's just... Ugh. So eventually, it goes into a one-on-one katana sword fight with Batman and the Joker. And this whole time I was just like, I don't care. I want the monkeys. God damn it. I want more crazy monkey shit. Okay.
I want the most coordinated monkeys of all time to start fighting again.
Yeah. So anyway, after this sword fight, which is pretty well animated actually, there's a lot of good shots in it. Batman basically nearly kills the Joker, but doesn't. He defeats the Joker. Everyone's fine. They go back to Gotham with the time machine, because the time machine went back with them.
Why don't they just go back from the start then? Why do they stick around for it in this bullshit?
Oh, because they needed to get the MacGuffins. They needed to get the power cells, which each of the captains had.
Okay.
It's very video gamey. Because it's just like, Batman, you have to get the MacGuffins! I gave it a 2 out of 5.
It doesn't sound boring. I'll give it that. It does not sound boring.
The first half is fucking boring, but once you hear...
cohesive piece of film ever made,
But once you hear Gorilla Grodd go, I'm gonna make this a kingdom of monkeys! That's when it gets better.
I still don't understand his plan though.
Yeah, my plot synopsis was pretty shit.
I mean, I've got a lot of questions, but I don't think you can really answer them.
Go ahead, ask me.
My main thing is about the monkey pile. I just don't get how that exists or works in any capacity.
So, YouTube recommendations. What's the worst thing you've been recommended on YouTube?
I get lots of vloggers being like, "This is my experience in Melbourne." Just like a 10-minute video about their travels, and I can think of something. I can think of anything worse to watch, to be honest.
Let me tell you what's worse. Okay? So, recently, for some reason, I've been pushed this recommendation of a video called Nostalgia Critic is Horrible. Sailor Moon Response. Okay? Now, the thumbnail of this... Okay, so this is a new video, okay? You know how, in the recommendations, it has that new thing under there sometimes? This is a new video, okay? This video goes for 54 minutes, alright? This is a response to this Sailor Moon video from fucking ages ago, okay? The thumbnail, okay, is the thumbnail for the Sailor Moon video, but overlaid it, okay, there's an angry My Little Pony pony. Alright?
Right.
With a fucking lesbian.
You watched this video?
No, I didn't, okay? But
Let's watch it now.
No, I'm not doing that. I don't want that in my history. I don't know why it recommended me this.
You've had weirder stuff in history, man.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Okay, but it's just like a title like Nostalgia Critic is horrible. Sailor Moon response is hilarious to me because like Nostalgia Critic is horrible, but his Sailor Moon video is not why.
Jesus Christ.
You know,
I've been
there's
getting...
a lot worse that he's done.
I've been getting videos where it's like how to charm people. It's like, use these 3 phrases to charm anyone in the world. It's like, why am I getting recommended that?
Also,
Because I keep Googling why am I so crippling alone while crying. And Google's like getting some sort of fucking message.
Also, I just want to say this, alright? If you're, like commentary channels, like those sort of things, like Odd Ones Out, Blue Shades, all that. Mm-hmm. If your commentary avatar is a My Little Pony, I'm not against like bronies or anything like that, or even against the whole thing itself. But if your commentary avatar is a My Little Pony, I feel like your opinion has already been diminished.
Yeah. If
Okay?
I see that as your avatar, I'm not going to watch a video.
Like a pony, the two ones that diminish your opinion for me are ponies and dragons. What?
And Minion.
That too, but I haven't seen that yet. Ponies, dragons, and minions are the 3
I think
things.
It's unfair on dragons to put that in the same category.
No, dragons are embarrassing. Okay,
More embarrassing than the fucking pony from My Little Pony. I do not think
it's a
so.
similar level. Okay, because the thing is,
Which one are you on?
when you get into
What is he?
when you get into a dragon being your avatar, that's a different subgenre. Shenron withstanding. Okay, but I mean like an actual bipedal furry dragon.
Ah, okay, right.
Okay.
Dragon.
Like,
You should have specified.
and this is coming from a fucking furry. Okay? So, like, self-proclaimed level 1. But, like, when your avatar is a dragon, that's already a subgenre, basically. Mm-hmm. That's a scaly, Like, that's already a subgenre of the furry community, Wolf, okay? Bipedal...
Like Wolf's a big one.
Well, wolf I'm okay with, okay? If it's stylized correctly, okay?
What's the biggest like furry animal? What's like the poster boy?
I think wolf.
Yeah, I'd say wolf.
It's either wolf or dragon. For some reason. Yeah. I'll give you an example of what I mean. There's this channel I used to watch called Blue Shades. Mm-hmm. He doesn't do much anymore, which is a bit of a shame because his content was amazing. But he had a wolf as his avatar. But it was stylized in a way that made it not sexualized. It was sort of like cutesy. In a way, like it was like,
Teen Wolf.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes I just say things.
But like, normally when people use a dragon as their avatar, it's like hyper-realistic creepypasta levels of like weirdness. I'm not against these people, by the way. I'm against... It's just embarrassing for them. Like, I would think... Like, I'm accepting of these people, but don't use it.
Don't... Yeah, is that the one image you're presenting to the world, then...
If that's the thing you want your opinions to come across as...
Yeah.
You're not doing good. Okay?
No, I agree. I would not watch a YouTube video.
Like, the pony in particular, though. I feel like that might be slightly worse than a dragon. Hyper-realistic dragon.
You say you don't have anything against those people. I 100% do have something against those people.
Yeah.
I just think it's so fucking...
Send your complaints to, what's your lack of Twitter?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Send them in there, I'll totally read them.
He doesn't have a Twitter. That's the joke.
Haha! We are funny.
But yeah, it confuses me a lot that I get recommended this shit. I think the channel name was something like... The channel name had the word trans in it. Mm-hmm. Which is like... You're very out there, aren't you?
Was it out there? Just have to work. Maybe it's something to do with trans people in the channel.
It was like trans pony or something. And it's just like,
Fuck, well, that's
you're
an intense situation.
I'm accepting of you, but do you really have to be so forward about it?
Yeah.
You know?
It's like that's the image you're showing to the world. That's a very attention-seeking kind of thing to do.
And it's like, you could just tell that this fucking channel was an SJW, you know? Like an incel SJW combination.
You're making a lot of inferences from this one image.
It was embarrassing. Let me see if I kept a screenshot of it. Oh, there was something funny I did, though. Like, recently Nintendo made a video about the new Crypto the Necro Dancer thing. Okay?
That duck is a funny photo. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know what is it about ducks. But, it's in D, isn't it? Desperately, yeah. They made a new video about the new Crypto the Necro Dancer, and like the description was really funny to me because like the first 5 words of it are hilarious out of context. Okay, so this is what I edited it to.
Cancer Hyrule.
Hi, we're desperately trying. The full description was like, hi, we're desperately trying to play this game. But like, I don't know, just like...
That is funny.
Yeah. Hi, we're desperately trying.
Gotcha, Nintendo. Gotcha.
And I had to fucking put the off-white there to make it look right. I was going to post it, but I didn't want to.
Oh.
Let me see if I...
Feeling cute, might delete later.
Did I take a screenshot of this bloody thumbnail? No, I don't think I did. Like, it's fucking stupid.
It's just bizarre.
YouTube recommendations are really bizarre.
We
Okay?
need a new platform. It's not YouTube.
You know what I was legitimately thinking recently?
What?
You know how my recent animation, like, did nothing?
Mm.
I was legitimately thinking of starting a Newgrounds account.
A new what?
Newgrounds.
Like just a new account?
No, you know Newgrounds? The website?
No.
I was thinking of starting that, like, a couple days ago.
100% do it.
'Cause, like,
to get your shit out there, isn't it?
Animation is a lot more respected on Newgrounds.
Mm.
But there's probably already a Wolf Falcon on Newgrounds because that website is nearly 20 years old.
Nah, you'd be fine.
I'm not kidding, by the way. It nearly is 20 years old.
Cool.
That's fucked.
I think yeah.
But yeah. So... I don't know that topic. Oh yeah, did you see that new Dr. Mario game that they did a trailer for?
No. Nice.
No.
This has been a Dr. Mario game.
Not nice.
Really?
Not nice at all.
Dr. Mario game is pretty shit, isn't it?
No, Dr. Mario, the puzzle game is better. You wanna know something? It's a mobile game.
Oh. Get the fuck out of here with your mobile games.
You know something? You know how
Okay, can suck my dog.
you know how Nintendo was good about mobile games and not really forcing microtransactions?
Yeah.
Guess what? They're adding
Of
microtransactions.
course they are, man. And they're all about the money. Every company doesn't matter.
All about the money. You
All
gotta
about the
give me
monies.
your money. Only
It's
I
a very
will
meta
get that.
reference because that video is not even close to being out yet.
Yeah.
Or hasn't even been created.
Yeah.
You should start doing super meta references of sketches you're going to do some point in the future.
I'm making a cartoon about it. But like, yeah, it's called Dr. Mario World, and the trailer for it is hilarious because they're so badly voice acted.
Really?
The viruses in the game, okay? They talk like Barry Burton in Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like literally. Like one of the viruses says, "That looks dangerous." You know? And the whole time I was just like, this is my brain, okay? I was like, whoa, this hole is dangerous. You know, that was my brain the entire time.
Well, they can't help that.
You know? I'm pretty sure one of the viruses said, like, you know, you are almost a chill sandwich. You know? Like, I swear that one of the viruses said that.
I swears it.
But yeah.
Well, there's a game I'm not going to play. Thanks for...
I'm going to get it anyway. I'm going to try and get through it without microtransactions. I am a sucker, okay? But it is my goal to review this game. Not even review it as like an artist, just talk about it for a little bit on Twitter.
I'm going to get home and play FIFA 19 with a clear conscience now. So no, you're just as much of a sucker.
Yeah. I still think this will be like a mobile only thing.
Nah, they'll transition over, dude.
I hope they don't.
Make that sweet ass money.
That'd be really terrible. It'd make me lose the trust.
Yeah, they have built a very reputable brand, Nintendo.
Yeah.
It would be unwise to fuck with that.
It would be unwise to fuck with that, you know? You want to know something? You know how they delayed Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
They did that for worker benefit.
Which workers? The people working on the project?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, they delayed it because they didn't want to do crunch time.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a thought, you know?
What, are you happy about that or sad about that?
I'm happy about it.
I think it's cool.
Because you know how, like, EA goes like, oh, you need to work 24-hour days.
Small Vietnamese child, which we stole from a village.
You know, pretty much. That is pretty much EA and Activision. Yeah. Batman Ninja's a fucking weird movie. What's the weirdest movie you've seen?
The weirdest movie I've seen, and not actually seen, but like seen things of, is Quigley.
Quigley.
It's Gary Busey comes back as a puppy.
Okay, watch Batman Ninja and then tell me that again.
I've seen some fucking weird movies. Anything by David Finch is pretty weird, like Mulholland Drive. You seen that?
No, give us your plot synopsis.
I don't even know where the fuck to start Mulholland Drive. It's just like a convoluted mess. And it's just one of those movies where nothing makes sense. It's like a weird art project.
God, you know...
What's a weird movie?
What do you reckon the next Smash character is going to be, Phil? Let's fucking speculate.
Goku!
We've already got Trunks, Phil.